Hi, my name is Nhung. We are students from Lê Quý Đôn High School. Today we will talk about an extremely remarkable issue. Guess what? Yeah, it's racism. As we all know, Black people is the main victim of racism in the past and surely in the long future. Black people were sold as a cheap available item. Black people were made to be forced labor and sexual slavery.
Although it ended a long time ago, the black is now still thought to be lower rank. Public commentary describes this time as post-racial. Racism continues to explode at every level every single day. Let's cast our mind back over racial cases. Justine Jr., for example, he was unjustly sentenced for killing two boys girls and the death penalty was only 14 years old. And just recently is the death of George Floyd caused by four white policemen. The killing of George Floyd has brought an awakening alarm of racism injustice, especially to the black community. Protests in response to this are happening all around the world. People take streets to express the need for police reform and positive social changes for black people.
Despite a number of peaceful demonstrations, there are still many unacceptable cases. What it means is riot, vandalism, violence, and looting are messing up the whole America. Some people just use it as an excuse to commit crime. Thousands of people ignoring social distancing gather with a mask to riot. Therefore, COVID-19 is getting harder and harder to cope.
Hey Nhung, even though the black is the main victim of racism, it doesn't mean that Asians won't be racialized, right?
Yeah, it's sad but true. During COVID-19, Asian individuals have been targeted by being accused of having COVID-19 when expressing non-illness related coughing or sneezing. In addition, they have experienced negative consequences when showing symptoms, such as victim blaming, accusing the culture as the reason for the disease, or experiencing racialized violence.
There is racism in all walks of life, and sport are no exception. Racism in sport has been a prevalent issue throughout the world. The discrimination was targeted to both black people like Radiger, John Stephenson, and Asians like Son Heung-min. There has been effort to combat and bring more awareness to the troubling reality of racism. 8 athletes joined hands to Tommy Smith and John Carlos, ranked the first and the third in 1968 Olympic Games. While being awarded, they raised their feet to the sky to show black strength, the Black Power salute. At that time, the act shook the whole world, but it has become an iconic image of Black Power movement.
So, what government can do to solve the problem?
Yeah, government has a leading role to play in eliminating systemic racism. We have zero tolerance for hate, discrimination, and racism. Governments should enforce the law against any racial behavior. But it's not a temporary method. We must change our mind. Government must elevate anti-racism education and organize more campaigns, speeches, and organizations for changes and justice for human beings. Hey Nhung, what each of us individually do to join hands with government?
Each of us can do many things to solve the problem, but I should name some. The first thing I want to mention is colored people need to know their rights. If you think someone are being unfair to you, you need to tell anyone as soon as possible. You don't have to accept it, because it's not your fault. The second one is everybody's responsibility, especially white people. Just as you have the right to expect not to be bullied because of your race or color, so it is your responsibility never to treat anyone else badly because of their race or color. Moreover, you need to help anyone who are being treated unfairly or bullied. Let them know that they can talk to you and can count on you for support. Nelson Mandela once said that racism is a blight on human conscience, so we need to stop racism and spread love.